morning, it's Lilius Almira, your holistic practitioner, checking in again with you tonight. Whoops, everything's moving around me. I learned a terrible piece of news this afternoon, and that was that about 60 odd children were off school today from my son's school because they've all gone down with a lurgy. And I think there are about half a dozen teachers involved in that too. I was slightly amazed, shocked, and felt actually very sorry for them, but there's clearly some pretty awful bugs going around. So with that in mind, I thought I would give you a few tips on how to make sure they don't pass around everybody at home as well, because there's nothing more miserable than, you know, little person coming home from school and then, you know, one by one the entire family drop like flies with it. So one of the first rules and first defense in making sure things aren't passed around in a family is make sure all your toothbrushes are disinfected. You can put them into a solution of 3% hydrogen peroxide, give them a sloosh off after you've cleaned your teeth every single time, and that way you're not going to be re-infecting yourself if you happen to be the one with a bug or a cold once you clean your teeth for the second time. It just stops things from being passed around. Another good thing you can do is make sure is that all of you are dosed up with vitamin C. The people who are actually down with the bug can probably cope with an awful lot more vitamin C than those who don't have any bugs. And you can probably take, you know, a few grams at a time, depending on how old and who it is. But vitamin C in large quantities for those who have the bug is always a good idea, and making sure the other people's immune system is more robust by having a little bit more on board too. Minerals are also something really important. Make sure you take a mineral before bed, and that way your body has the ability to respond when it is low. If anybody has come down with a bug where they are vomiting or they have diarrhoea, after they have lost those fluids, they tend to be a bit sort of, you know, weak and wishy-washy afterwards, and that's because they've lost their trace elements. So if you can take an electrolyte solution, I think Boots sell one called diarrhoea, but there are some much nicer ones that you can get. Matrix Electrolytes is a very good one from Biopure. If you take a solution every time you have diarrhea or vomiting, then it puts those trace elements back in really quickly so that you're not weak and wishy-washy. Your body has the ability to respond and to get better. And that's really, really important. Apart from that, that old hot water bottle is such a dear friend when you're not well. So wrap up, have that hot water bottle, get under the duvet, and if anybody finds they've got a bit more than they expected and are not getting better, then do give me a call, or look me up at Lilius Almira Holistic Practitioner, and by all means arrange an appointment and we can see what we can do to sort you out. But the most important thing to remember is whenever there's a problem, there is always a solution. We just have to find it, and that's what my job is for you. Anyhow, on that note, freeze-dried garlic is the one other thing I forgot to tell you about. Freeze-dried garlic is awesome at killing viruses. Antibiotics tend to do bacterias. We don't like antibiotics, we'll avoid them where we can. They don't work on a lot of viral stuff, which is what tends to go around at the moment. Freeze-dried garlic is a really good friend of yours here. Anyhow, on that note, have an awesome evening. Wrap up, stay warm, get the old hot water bottle out if you need it, and I will check in with you again on Wednesday evening at 6:30. Good night.